ball and let him build some momentum.
Now Carter. Oh, the dunk.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of it.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And it's the Kings with the ball. After the Bulls picking up a basket just moments ago. Well, Josh Giddey, an outstanding playmaker. We know that, Coach. Are we calling him a point forward or a 6'8" point guard?
To me, Kevin, he's a pure point guard at 6'8". This guy's got great size, but he's most comfortable with the ball in his hands, making plays for other people and running an offense. He can handle and pass as well as any.
Bulls trail by 15. Ivy fires. No good. Sacramento's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Sacramento.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Zach LaVine.
Well, we saw some exceptional passes from him tonight. His vision did a lot to elevate their offense.
Now, here's DeRozan. And he misses the J. Giddey against Westbrook.
And I like getting physical, challenging the defense.
First free throw is good.
Second team foul.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Sacramento.
Chicago foul. Patrick Williams.
And the first one at the line is good.
Second team
And one
foul.
thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Giddey showing the moves down low. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball. Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Yep, that one goes.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Fires from way outside. That shot off the mark. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. With the arm of the fake, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow. Overwhelmed. Oh, Leon has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
And inside the locker room, everyone. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Ty Jerome is out there with Jalen Wells. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Coward in at the two-guard spot. Well, I'm wondering, RJ, do you think we'll see a Zach LaVine highlight dunk tonight?
Yeah, B.A., most nights we normally do. Something else also, I've come to expect shooting sprees from Zach. This man can rattle off 3 and 4 and a quarter like it's nothing.
Now here's Westbrook. Now LaVine. Sacramento passing it around. Down low. Here's Eubanks. The shot misses. Jerome with some nice D. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Doug Christie and I were able to chat. Tonight, it's all about how they deal with the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach said it's simple. We cannot allow Morant to get downhill. That's it. The hard part is actually executing that game plan. Ja has so many moves. He's so quick and relentless. We can't lose track of him even for a moment. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Caldwell-Pope's shot is off. DeRozan against Morant. Eubanks inside. They kick it out to Murray. To the wing on the left. Inside. Here's Caldwell-Pope. The rebound by Eubanks. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Sacramento. It's a three-point game. Misses from close range.
Well, you gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. And that one's good. Coward.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Westbrook. Here's LaVine for three. Sinks it from distance.
There's LaVine showing out with that high-looking jump shot from the corner.
Left side, Caldwell-Pope. Jerome outside. Caldwell-Pope finds Jerome. They set the screen. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Looking at the Grizzlies last year, all of their top 14 players in minutes played were in their 20s.
Yeah, in some ways it's a good thing. Bodes well for the future, but I think they can use some veteran leadership at times. It's a tough balance between youth and experience.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Outside, Caldwell-Pope. There's the three. Pure from three-point range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Westbrook with it. On the wing, LaVine. Pass to Eubanks. And he banks in the layup.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Morant against Westbrook for three. Caldwell-Pope. The rebound by Murray. Kings trail by 5. Here's LaVine. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
It's the fearless nature of LaVine's game that is so fun to watch. It is impressive watching him get in the paint and get calls.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Caldwell-Pope, the pass to Wells. And rejected.
Yeah, great work on defense right there. Shooters have to be careful when Murray is lurking nearby.
And out of bounds, Sacramento will have it.
Kings ball.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Westbrook. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I love the power behind Westbrook's finish. He just dares the defense to get in his way.
And here's Morant. No points so far. Here's Caldwell Pope. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
LaVine, good.
Just muscling through the contact. LaVine is a flat-out star.
On the wing, Caldwell Pope. He's guarded by Sabonis. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Jerome. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Sabonis. Another one falls for Sacramento.
Showing the concentration, Sabonis nails the mid-range shot.
Over to the wing. Here's Coward. Good. And the setup by Morant.
3 points.
Coward's got 8. Here's Murray. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses are clicking along. Stay with us now. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you think about the Kings here, guys?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
The vet pair on the wings with LaVine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. And they're on the break. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, this September, Grizzlies legend Marc Gasol was enshrined in the Basketball Hall of Fame. A 3-time All-Star and Defensive Player of the Year, Marc was acquired in a trade for his brother, Pau Gasol, who was likewise an All-Star with the Grizzlies. Marc, a fixture on and off the court in Memphis. Yeah.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And Sabonis slams it in.
Love to see Sabonis get dominant like this. Defense has no chance to interfere.
The drive by Morant. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Morant slashing in. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Rebound by Sacramento.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as...
Oh, no way! LaVine! My goodness!
Check out LaVine getting powerful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Caldwell Pope for 3. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Never afraid of getting physical with the defense. LaVine welcomes any chance he can to get to that line.
He hits the second from the line. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Outside Wells. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. No good from outside.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
Outside for LaVine. Picked by Murray. Memphis with a rebound. Outside Morant. Pass to Coward. And here's Caldwell Pope. Driving inside. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Grizzlies trail by 4. Jerome feeling it out a bit. Here's Wells. Pass to Coward.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. DeRozan down low. He's covered by Jerome, and it's DeRozan missing. Memphis has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. The Kings lead by 4. When you think of versatile bigs, Domantas Sabonis comes to mind pretty quickly, RJ.
He's at the top of the list in that regard. Capable of scoring on all 3 levels while also hitting the boards hard. And his passing, well, that's what makes him special.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. We've got 1:13 left in the second quarter.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And throw it down! Wow!
I'm going to tell you this. Defensively, you cannot let a streak shooter get a groove. And right now, Zach LaVine, he is on fire.
Here's Coward. He's covered by LaVine. Caldwell Pope. The pass to Jerome. There's a screen. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Sabonis, left side. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Grizzlies trail by 8. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Wells. 16 seconds left in the first half. From deep, Morant. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Murray passes to Sabonis. Misses in close. Zach LaVine, he's been the guy making things happen for the Kings. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break.
21. Let's wrap it up and get ready for your Pocket Fight Arena Entertainment.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the court for the Grizzlies, we've got Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Ty Jerome is out there with Jalen Wells. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Coward in at the shooting guard position. Monk finds LaVine. And it's Coward with a rebound.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Outside Wells. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Back to Wells. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Here's LaVine for 3. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis. LaVine's got 20.
Zach LaVine just lets the game come so naturally. His ability to catch and shoot is one of the quickest in the league.
Jerome attacking. Caldwell-Pope for 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis with it. And Wells picks him up defensively. Fades back. Doesn't go for him. Grizzlies trail by 9. Morant, the pass to Jerome. And again, it's Memphis missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. You can't allow any space.
Muscling in, DeRozan.
Isn't it beautiful watching DeRozan just work through contact? He loves overcoming these kind of moments.
Caldwell-Pope, a screen on Monk. Here's Morant. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. Caldwell Pope's got 5 rebounds tonight. Jerome outside, beyond the arc. And again, Memphis no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Sabonis. Fades. Another one falls for Sacramento.
Getting good position as always. Sabonis on the task. Loves his footwork in there.
Morant, the pass to Caldwell Pope. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Caldwell Pope, a screen on Achua. Wells to win the run. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Sacramento leading by 13. Levine passes to Monk. Outside Levine. Oh, look at Levine getting it done in the paint.
A more effective playmaker than he gets credit for. Levine solid at sizing up defenses and taking what they give him.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Monk. 10 points for Domantas Sabonis.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Domantas Sabonis is driven. He said, quote, "There's no calm time with me. There's a lot to work on to help my teammates and win games. That desperation to stay here in the NBA because I love it and try to get better, I'm always thinking about it, and I don't think that's going to change." BA, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Sabonis against Caldwell Pope. And Sabonis gets it to go. Sabonis has got 6 in the quarter.
Love the old school finger roll. It's just a graceful move.
Pass to Coward. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. And Sacramento making a change here. Hunter's checked in. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Moran against Achua. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to end this cold spell. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go. Caldwell Pope's got 6.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Outside Levine. Right side Achua. Achua with a screen. Levine passes to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Great screen by Levine. Better IQ knowing how to go for the basket.
Jerome on the wing. Pulls up, high post. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And so it's Sacramento up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Building this lead up in large part because... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Precious Achua is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Drew Eubanks. And it's Monk in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Grizzlies trail by 14. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Sacramento grabs the miss. Now here's Monk. Here's Eubanks. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive goal.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
The Grizzlies have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Outside Wells. Wing shot on the way, and he comes up with a bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Jerome, right side. Outside Wells. There's the screen. And there's the drive. Pulls up. Jerome passes to Wells. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. Sacramento leading by 14. Sinks it in the post.
Oh, unlimited energy. That's what Westbrook brings. No problems bouncing off contact.
Bucket!
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And it's out of bounds to Sacramento.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Westbrook! A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Now here's Eubanks. The D's right on him. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. Can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Takes a 3. The triple drop.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Here's Morant.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Coward. Achua defending. Shoots a 3. Westbrook rips down the board. Sacramento leading by 11. Oh, the shot is off. Wide open. Westbrook rips down the board.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance. And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Grizzlies trail by 13. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. The free ball is down.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Hunter outside. Oh, it misses. The Grizzlies have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. It's stolen away.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Kings.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Zach LaVine.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Westbrook using the glass to lay it in.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And that basket is good. So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Waving the arm of the thing, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Vince has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's wow!
Over Nolan.
Liddell has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Vince has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag, and the crowd's wow!
Over Nolan.
Liddell has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Vince has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag, and the crowd's wow!
Over Nolan.
Liddell has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Vince has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag, and the crowd's wow!
Over Nolan.
Liddell has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Let's meet your Sacramento Kings!
So, Tim, relative to the rest of the NBA, these two teams like to play a more measured pace.
That's right, Kevin. And as a result, execution is going to be critical. Timing and spacing and decisions with the basketball. Whichever team performs their sets the most cleanly will have the edge in this one.
A lot in front of them. Now Golden State's starting five. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Curry is out there with the Anthony Melton. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Butler is screen on Westbrook to the paint and stolen by Murray. Eubanks with it, out guarded by Porzingis. For 3, Levine. Again, Levine missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Butler passes to Green. Here's Melton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Kings have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages. But they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
Now Murray, following the Porzingis miss from deep. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Eubanks.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Oh, he launched that one from way outside.
And with his size and ability to shoot from range, I'm not sure many 7-footers with that shot.
To the middle. Here's Eubanks. Porzingis with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
DeRozan with it. Out-guarded by Porzingis.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here is Curry after the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. Out to Porzingis. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Kings.
If so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Eubanks the pass to Westbrook. Here's Levine. Porzingis with the block. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Back to you.
Paying tribute. Nice job. Okay, thank you, Allie.
And hard not to get excited about Keegan Murray's potential. He can shoot the ball. He rebounds it. If this guy continues to grow his game, he could end up being a high-level impact player.
Now here's Curry. Porzingis with a screen on Westbrook. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
So oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Here's Murray, and stolen by Melton. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Murray kicks to Levine. Drills the three-pointer. Levine's got 6.
And nice work off the pass. I like Levine's catch-and-shoot mindset tonight.
Curry against Westbrook. Porzingis passes to Curry. Hustle Westbrook with the rebound. Kings leading now by 5. Levine wide open. And it's off from three-point range. .59 seconds left in the first quarter. Butler attacking. Sacramento grabs the miss. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound in this one. Levine. Draymond Green pulls it in. Warriors trail by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And Butler with the second chance points.
A high IQ play from a high IQ player. Butler, the second chance opportunity there.
Now here's Levine. He has 6. Struggling getting it in. That's his 7th miss in 9 shots. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Curry against Westbrook. Shoots from the elbow. Now here's Curry. Still yet to score. Eubanks grabs the miss. Eubanks got 4 rebounds in this game. For 3, Levine hits the three-point bomb.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Curry with a wide-open look. And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for Sacramento. And it was from three-point range where he did. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Kings.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist numbers.
In the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. Zach Levine is out there with Russell Westbrook, and Eubanks in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
And putting his burst on full display, Westbrook can blow by defenders in a hurry.
Curry on the wing. Fires the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Curry's got 5.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
You know, Tim, they say you can't measure home, but Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you can talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason.
Curry, good.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
The Warriors trail. And here is Green, still without a basket. Green with a screen for Butler. Back to Green, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. They get Russell Westbrook.
At all times, he's on the court. Green is active and physical. He loves being in the middle of the action.
And from technical fouls, Tim, to flagrant fouls, it always seems like Draymond Green is walking that line and in the crosshairs.
Walking that line or stomping on that line. I don't know what, but it's where he seems to want to live. You love that competitive fire. You just have to make sure it doesn't cross the line where he hurts his team.
But don't you think he knows exactly what he's doing at all times?
He understands most officials don't want to give him that second technical, that's for sure.
Porzingis sets the pick for Curry. And there's the drive. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Kings. Pass to Levine. Launches a 3. Eubanks. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 6 points for him.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Out to Porzingis. Shoots the 3. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Such assertiveness. This is why Porzingis is a go-to option on offense. Never afraid to take a big shot.
DeRozan passes to Eubanks. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
Here's Melton. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Curry with the 3. Eubanks grabs the miss. Eubanks got 6 rebounds here tonight. Murray with it. Now Green defending, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Here's Levine. On defense, the Warriors. They trail by 3. And it's Westbrook missing. And in the the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Curry. Rebound by the Kings.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Warriors trail by 3. For 3. Rebound by the Kings. Eubanks got rebound number 8 now on the night. Wide open look here for Murray. Sacramento again missing. 59 seconds left to play in the first half. Eubanks grabs the miss. Kings leading now by 3. Murray outside. Over Green. The kick out to Westbrook. Knocked loose. Eubanks lays it up off the glass. Eubanks got 8 points in the quarter.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match.
To Porzingis, the tray, and he's good on the 3 ball. Porzingis